Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Let's just have TikTok also. Morning. I'm in black today because Venus is in Scorpio. So even though my Venus is not in Scorpio, I still feel like being this mysterious, maybe. Hold on, let me go live on TikTok. I want to be mysterious. I want to be somewhat interesting, passionate, maybe different than I usually am. It's normal for the Venus in Scorpio. It started since Monday, and it will be till December 29th. So this is time when women are more mysterious, more passionate. The bad side of it is jealousy. They're very suspicious of everything and everybody around. So it's not the easiest placement for Venus, but it is there, and we cannot do nothing about it. So it is what it is. But I have a lot of placements in Scorpio, so I don't know, if something happened. I just wanted to be in black today. Even though our subject is how to protect and increase our energy, I still wore black for some reason. Even though black is not really a color good for energy because it's a very weak transmitter, so it doesn't transfer energy as good. But I wanted, I was cleaning up my closet and I found this dress and I wanted to wear it. So I'm in black today, unusual. So that's a little bit about that. I hope you enjoy this time. This weekend is amazing time for manifesting because Jupiter and Venus are connecting, and it's beautiful time. I think you all feel this energy. This weekend is really, really good. It's very peaceful, very optimistic. Despite Venus is in Scorpio, it's still very, very nice. So that's a little a little to talk about before waiting for everybody else, right? So overall, the energy right now is good. I would say it's good. I mean, we have our issues as always, but it's good. Today we're going to talk about how to protect and increase our energy. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm a Reiki master. Yes, I do love femininity and I work with femininity a lot, and that's what I teach women, but I do also work with energy. And becoming a Reiki practitioner and then a Reiki master, um, it took me some time, almost 5 years to become a master. So I know a lot of tricks, so to say, um, of how to protect the energy and how to increase the energy. Now, I'm not going to give you all of my tricks because you like, if you are not an energy practitioner, you don't need them. They are complicated and they're not unnecessary at all for somebody. So because I work with other people with their energy, it is important for me to protect myself more. But overall, a person doesn't need this kind of excessive protection, so to say. So we're going to talk about this now. About on Thursday, I didn't do the dialogue because I went on a date. I mean, happened. So, but next Thursday for sure, I already put it on the schedule. So next Thursday at 7 p.m. we'll have a dialogue about the inner child. So how to protect and increase your energy. Let's start with that. So I want to tell something. Our energy is the most important thing for ourselves and what we can give to other people. Now, everybody expresses their energy differently. Somebody is wealthy, that's their energy. Somebody is maybe has a lot of love, that's their energy. But without energy, we're not needed. I want to say every single one of us is born with particular energy space and energy level. So from birth, we already have something. Now we either will increase what we have, or at least to keep it, or we can lose it. And majority of the time, people are just losing their energy, and I will explain how later on. So people just it's okay. It's not like it's normal kind of, because we live, we meet new people, we start doing something, we put the energy in that something. We put energy in our children, in our projects, in our creations, in people that we're surrounded with, and we kind of waste our energy. We waste it on experiences in life, and this is normal as long as we can replenish it. Now, uh, so now if you have a huge energy space and you don't have enough energy, you're going to be borrowing that energy. The easiest way to borrow energy is to take loans or debts or borrow money from somebody. This is the easiest. Or fish for love all the time. So always try to get somebody to give you attention. Or so women usually trying to, so feminine energy usually try to create securities through borrowing money. Masculine energy usually tries to get free energy from women. Well, not even free, but some love, some companionship, something like that. So it's always somebody's looking. So now, if you have a small energy space and you, morning, Maria, and you have small energy space and you don't have, and you have a lot of energy, then you start squandering that energy around. So, for example, you make money and you spending them around. Instead, you should increase your energy space. Now, or for example, you have small energy space, but suddenly you have a lot of energy. So what you start doing, you start not only money, you could be giving it to everybody. That's why a lot of lottery players, they say they lose money. Why? Because they either don't have enough energy space. So when they get a lot of energy, money is energy, they start giving it away and they losing it because it's not comfortable for their energy space to keep that much energy. So ideally, we should slowly increase our energy space and increase our energy, and preserve the energy that we already have, and we should be fine. This is ideally. This is how a person grows. The energy is the one that keeps us young, beautiful, healthy, and successful, and with resources. So without energy, we are not needed to nobody. I had this admirer. His energy of fire. He was very generous, but he wasn't making too much money, and he wanted me to be with him, which I would gladly be. I mean, I like the guy, but I mean, let's be real. We are not on the same level. Not I'm not like a discriminator or something, but he was not on the level that he would want. He was not comfortable with where he was when he was around me, and that's exactly what I was saying. That masculine man, he will never blame a woman. He will learn how to better himself. So he was offered a job in another state, and he asked me, should I go? And I told him, you should go, because without energy, I don't need you, nobody needs you, and you will not even need him yourself. And he was not offended. He was actually appreciative that I told him, because he knows that. He knows. So like, he's masculine, so obviously he need to have financial security, so he can offer it to women. Now, the same with women. Sometimes women have no love in them, so they give a little bit to a man, and then they expect him to give her everything. But that's all. She only give him a little, like a little drop of love, not that much. So she could not expect him to give her security and everything if she doesn't have love in her. So again, love is energy, money is energy. So without energy, we're not needed for, nobody needs us, and we don't even need ourselves, honestly. You all probably know that when you don't have energy, you are burdened by yourself. Like, you don't know what to do with yourself. Everything irritates you. You are like chaotic. You lost. You depressed. You know, you're looking for little fixes, like maybe some food, or maybe something else, alcohol. So energy is important. I would say energy is the most important thing. From since I started working with people, I see where the sickness comes from, where the disease comes from. Like our longevity, our quality of life, our well-being, um, our wealth, our relationship all come from the from how much energy we have, how much we can keep, and how good it will be. So yes, so it's important to have energy. It's important that energy moves around in us, and it's important that this energy is clean, because we can have a lot of energy and it's dirty. Like I had clients when I used to work in finances that had a lot of money, but they didn't know what to do. They were herders for the most part, and they didn't enjoy their life. This is also not good. They had energy, they just the energy was not moving. It was just molding there. So it's also not good. So we decide already that energy is the most important thing, and without it we're useless. So basically we could not experience life without energy. And for all those people that say, well, I don't have energy, this is not right, because everybody has energy. We have so much energy. They say that we can power with electricity mm, 2 states. So 2 American states you can power just by your energy alone. You can power up 2 states. I'm not sure small or large states, but that's the capacity of our energy, of our body energy. So if we can do that, I mean, how can somebody say I don't have energy? It's not true. Now, what usually we do, we waste that energy into something or somebody. And like, for example, we start thinking, we spend a lot of energy in our past and our future. So we think about past all the time. We rerun in our mind situations from the past. How would I do? What would I do differently? This and that. I mean, I don't understand these people. It's like they going on and on and on. I mean, it's past already. What's the point of thinking about it? It's like, if you want to think about the past, then at least rewrite the situation to your benefit, so that situation will inspire you instead of draining the energy. I haven't been thinking about the past. Like I'm not sure, like maybe in a few years. What's the point? Usually when I think about the past, I think what inspired me. So when I traveled, I like to look through the pictures and just remember the moments, or I would rewrite some situations in the past to make the energy neutral. This is also very important. Otherwise, if there is no if you don't neutralize the energy, it will be taken away from you. That situation will be like a pendulum, will drain the energy out of you. Now also we send a lot into future. We're so anxious about future. Now if you sending energy into the future as an inspiration, like for example, oh, I'm going to this vacation, it's amazing, so you inspired, you kind of moving towards it, and you inspired, it gives you a force to move, then it's good. But if you are thinking about, oh my god, what I'm going to do with this and that, this is not good. It's draining the energy. It's not even there here. It's not even here yet, and you're already drained. So no thinking about past or future. Only if you it's inspiring, either one, or you rewriting it. So or you writing a future, one of those. Now also people, we spend a lot of time thinking about other people, and I limited now the amount of consultations I do because of that. I'm very empathetic because I manage of water, and I noticed that I spend a lot of energy onto my clients. I send them too much energy, so to say, because I support them. I want them to succeed, and I see that I am constantly there on my mind. And if they're on my mind, they're getting my energy. So I limit the amount of hours I spend on consultations. Now, at least I do it for my clients, right? The clients that are paying me, so I get some energy exchange. Most of the time, people do it just for free, just keep on thinking about the same people over and over and over. I remember I had a colleague, right? She was not exactly my colleague, but she was working where I was working. She was, so she broke up with the guy 5 years ago, 5 years ago at that time. So I don't know, maybe now 10 years. But she kept thinking about him for 5 years. The guy already got married, had 2 kids, all on her energy. So she was feeding him energy, and he was just basically striving on that. So this is another thing. Our exes are taking a lot of energy, especially from a woman. If a woman was intimate with the guy, he's getting energy from her for 7 years. So you need to take energy back from everybody you kind of was intimate with, or you had some kind of connection, either heart connection or sexual connection or mind connection. You need to take your energy back. So most of the time, people thinking about other people with no benefit, with no payment, with nothing. They just like to be thinking about others, because usually they don't want to think about themselves, because it's hard to think about themselves, about their issues. But overall, it's wrong. All this having energy outside is wrong. Energy should be inside, present at all the time. Now, you know that I like to bring an example of intercourse, sexual intercourse, right? You won't be able to get orgasm if your mind is running around. The same here. You won't be able to manifest anything or achieve something if your energy is spread out throughout the world. Also, I want to remind that the world outside is just a reflection of the world inside. So there's no point of even focusing on the outside. It has to be, we need to focus on the inside. So these are a few things to keep in mind. So remember, we do not keep our energy outside. So if you argue with somebody, or if you had an unpleasant conversation, that's it. That conversation finished, and you done with that person. You are not talking. Remember, if you're thinking about that person, about that conversation, you're sending energy there. Do you want that person to have your energy? No. So it's either you turn it around, that it will be into your benefit. You rewrite it, so you will rewrite it that it finished with your beneficial to you, or you basically just forget and move on with that. Now, so how to protect the energy? Again, I'm not giving you any Reiki practitioners tricks, because you don't need that. Let's not complicate things. Everybody who knows me, I'm all about simplicity and result. I'm not into complicating things. Now, when you work with me, I mean, obviously, I'm protecting you, and I'm protecting myself. So you don't need to worry about that. But when you're on your own, you don't need to do like crazy stuff. So the first thing to protect your energy is you should have an intention all the time. That your energy is protected. So when it was COVID, right, I had to work at that time, and I remember that I used to start my every morning with my energy is protected from everything and everybody. It was my master gave me this intention, and I used to say it all the time. I used to do other things, but this is basically this is what I was doing. So, and I felt like nothing was bothering me. I was actually pretty good at that time, and I was not sick, so I was good. So this is the first thing. The second one is watch who you socialize with. This is important, very important. So people talk about energetic vampires, energetic vampires. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that there are people that drain your energy on purpose. I believe that they can manipulate you into you giving your energy for free. Nobody really can take energy from you. Now, how they will manipulate you if you only will allow that. So there's no such thing that somebody can take your energy. There's no such thing. Remember me. Remember, I'm from a Reiki master, and from my masters, I was asking this all the time, everybody, because I always thought that there is energy vampires that would drain my energy. That's not true. There is no such thing. We willingly give it to other people because we feel like we will be loved, or we'll feel like we're needed, or something like that. Remember, we have all this debts hanging on us, that we think that we owe somebody something, and that's what makes us give our energy. I will answer that. So remember, watch who you socialize with, and remember, we're attracting each other on this level like this, so we're equal always. Now, if a person is lower than you, he won't raise to you. You will have to go down to socialize with him. Now you go down, that's where you lose the energy every time. We always need to go up, always. Now you will be able to raise this person a little bit. She or he will want to socialize with you again, but you will feel like you are like your energy is draining because you socialize with this person. So remember, always socialize with somebody who's on the same level or a little up, and don't drag them down. Make sure that you're inspiring them as well, so their communication will continue. So communicate only like that. Communicate with people that you either get something from, or you get inspired. And every communication should be like that, everyone. So if I'm talking to my neighbor, then I'm either getting inspired or I'm getting something from it. Truly, all my communications are like that, and I make sure that I find something, even if it's just me and my mom talking. I still get something from it. I mean, I get I get this good feeling. I admire my mom very much, so I love to talk to her, kind of. So this isn't one thing. Another one is eliminate things that drain your energy. So anything, I'm going to do another dialogue about things that about our things, about our clothes and everything, how it carries the energy and what kind of energy. But anything that doesn't make you happy in your home, in your surrounding, in your closet, you need to get rid of it. Whatever it is and how much money you spend on it, get rid of it. You don't need it. Make money if you need to. But for the most part, get rid of anything that drain your energy. So if you look at something and you're like, "Ah, I have to get rid of it because it takes your energy." Um, listen to yourself and do only what you like. So if somebody tells you, so we have Art Basel now in Miami, let's go to this after party or something, and you feel like you don't want to go there, don't go. Don't go because you won't have a good time. If you go, put a good intention. So only listen to yourself and do only what you like, what you inspired to do. Don't let others influence you. That's how you get your energy drained. Now another a little maybe um, another kind of way to protect yourself is to have a ball of light. Imagine that there is a ball of light around you. It's like an egg, but imagine that you always have this ball of light, and it surrounds you and it protects you. The light should be pearly white, a little maybe from the gold. Um, so this pearly white has to be around you all the time. If you especially if you are with a lot of people, and you will see people will be drawn to you because they will want to get you out of that pearly white, and they would want to be next to that energy. Another thing is to finish all the things that are hanging on you, and I think I'm answering that question over there. Unfinished things, things um, that we plan to do, they are all draining energy. So either do them, postpone them. So for example, I will tell myself, so if I have to do certain thing, right? Like for example, I want to record a course, right? Funny thing is I have it in Russian, I just could not make it in English. So instead of beating myself up, I made myself that I will do it in the second half of December. That's so right now I'm not even worried about it because I moved the time frame for another time. Or you can get rid of certain things, the tasks that you don't even need to do. Most of the things we just think we need to do. Like I remember I had a list of books that I wanted to read because a whole bunch of people read, and they were like, all that there's those books are so nice. I started to read them a couple times and I couldn't. So at one point I just decided I don't need to read those books. I mean, maybe I will sound arrogant, but I'm much smarter than those books now. So who knows? Like maybe they are not even beneficial to me. So I just crossed them off completely from my list. So those are very draining. We need to get rid of them. Another one is you need to take showers. If you don't take showers, bath salts, and wash your feet at least. So I already said once when I didn't even know nothing about energy. Since I was little, I could never go to sleep unless I wash my feet. So, for example, I would take a shower, let's say at the 3 p.m. or 4 p.m., and then I don't go nowhere. Before I go to sleep, I need to wash my feet. I know it sounds weird, and a lot of people that lived with me or man, they would always like, I would just get up in the middle of the night and I would go wash my feet because I couldn't sleep. Sometimes I would have to get up and go and wash my hair. And it happened to me a few times. Like at 3 a.m., I would wake up and I would go and wash my hair because I had a lot of energy on it. Now, again, I'm energy of water. I'm very empathetic, so I collect energy from others. You probably don't have to do it, but it is a good way to protect your energy. Wash off. So when you come off from the outside, take a shower. Don't allow other energy into your space. Um, so another one is frankincense oil. I use it all the time because I work with people and their energy is not always that good. Now you need to put it over here on seventh chakra. So frankincense oil, a drop. I put it every single day. Do it at least when you go to places where there's a lot of people. Make sure do that. It's only a drop and it protects. So through seventh chakra, we receive information and energy. That information not always good. I mean, when some people might be upset, some people might be angry, and you will be getting downloads with that information. You don't need that. Remember that almost in every religion, women usually cover their hair. um, and there is a point to that. It protects, honestly, it protects. If you could not put frankincense oil, at least make a hairdo that will close your seventh chakra. It will protect you a little bit. But it's very, very important. Remember, you need to limit what you get, what kind of information. You need to make sure that it's a good information, that it's right information. A woman is an energy driver in the family. That's why she should be super protected of what she's getting. Like in Judaism and in Islam, women don't go to prayers, right? As long as they know they don't have to, because there are a lot of people, and you never know with what kind of energy they come and with what kind of information. So protect yourself. Again, frankincense oil. Sage and candles, I think everybody knows that. You can just, especially if you have a lot of people coming in, or if you don't live by yourself, make sure clean your space with sage, with candles. Make sure you have candles burning. Fire is very good energy cleaner. Also, tomorrow is 29th lunar day, so don't forget to energetically clean your space. The new moon will be on Tuesday. So another thing how to protect your energy is ask for help from Archangel Michael. Now, we have a lot of angels and archangels around us. Whether you believe in it or not, it doesn't matter. There's still almost in every religion there is archangel. I didn't even look how to pronounce it right. Michael, and he is the protector of our health and our well-being. So every time you feel like you're drained, you can call him just like that. I'm calling Archangel Michael to, I don't know, to restore my health or to remove all negative energy ties to me. I used to do it all the time, almost every single day before I go to sleep. Also, Archangel Michael works with purple. So imagine yourself in purple light. And you don't have to do nothing really. So this is how it is. Angel and archangels and all the other energy beings, they are willing to help us. We just need to ask for help. They're not going to do it for us something without without our asking them for help, because they could not do that. They could not interfere in our life experience. Maybe we enjoy being like that, so we need to ask them for help. There are other archangels. They help us with other, but Archangel Michael is the best, like the best for health and energy protection. Another thing is, don't hold hands, especially don't give nobody a right hand. So don't hold nobody's hand like this. Don't make sure nobody holds your right hand over here. This is our hands is through what we give the energy. Now, if a man tries to hold your hand like this, so he tries to get here, he means that he needs energy from you. He's unconsciously trying to get energy from you. Now, every single man that I have always tries to hold my hand, and I never give, because my hand is first of all, I work with my hands, obviously, so I don't give my hands to anybody. I hardly ever hold anybody's hands. And I understand what they want. They want energy and they want to grab. Remember, masculine energy is very selfish, so they would want to grab unconsciously. They are not even sure. So don't give your right hand to anybody. You don't need to. Don't even shake hands. There is a reason why in some cultures women don't shake hands. For that reason, because when you shake hand, you give energy. Ideally, there should be energy exchange. I give energy, a man gives energy to me, but it's not always like this, because we receive energy through left hand, we give through right hand, and when we and usually we just give it away, because as women we have more energy and men just take them. So don't shake hands. There is nothing wrong with that. If you could not avoid it, make sure wash your hands. And it's not because the other person's hands are dirty. It's because when you wash, it's like you remove the energy, like you make the energy clean. I mean, don't do it right away, but after you finish with if it's a client or something, you can just go and wash your hands. Now, another thing, don't allow anybody to hug you from the back. Like if there would be a man and he would hug me from the back, unless he's your man, don't allow nobody to do that. Our spine is where our energy moves. This is our main energy channel. is our spine is very vulnerable like that. So if somebody wants to hug you from the back, that means that they just basically just taking your energy like that. So protect your back. Don't allow anybody. It's not as easy to get energy from the spine as from the hand, but it's still pretty easy. So don't allow man to hug you like that unless this is your man and you do want to give him energy. I mean, then why not? But unless he's your man, don't do it. Don't allow it to do to anybody. Not only man, anybody. Don't protect your spine. Protect your spine and protect your hands. Um, and the last one is don't hang on problems and issues. I think I already spoke about this, but remember, problems could not be solved just by thinking about them. You need to, if you have a problem, you need to put an intention and you need to have a desired outcome of how it comes off. And that's it. And then just be grateful that it's solved. It will be solved somehow. If you will be thinking and thinking and thinking about it, you're just feeding the problem and your energy. There's nothing else. There's no solution coming. So don't hang in that issues. Another thing is there are stones. I also have another feminine dialogue about the stones, but for now I can at least tell you that clear quartz. I put in all my candles clear quartz. Clear quartz is protects the energy and like neutralizes the energy. So if you want to have one of those, you can just keep it on you. It's not an expensive stone, and just basically just have it, and it will clear and protect you a little bit. Now for protection, the good stones are garnet and obsidian. So garnet is dark red. I was going to, but I will show it when I will do the dialogue on the stones. Garnet is like dark red. It's also not very pricey. And obsidian is black. I put obsidian in the candles, harmonizing candles. So this is also a good stone. It really very protects. Garnet protects energy very much. Like it not only protects energy, it's like pushes the energy to the other person, to the other energetic being. So these two stones. Okay, so this was about how to protect the energy. Now let's do how to increase the energy. So obviously protecting energy is a good thing, but also we need to increase it, because whether we want it or not, sometimes we do spend it. Like when we eat, we spend energy into working on that food, or when we when we socialize with somebody. So the first thing uh, the first thing what I would advise is, when your energy is low, you need to raise your focus 30% up of the. So if I'm looking like this, I'm looking at the horizon, I need to raise my eyes 30% like this and look like that. So it is actually a well-known um, way to not only increase energy but also better off your mood. Usually we're always down like this because we either reading or we're on the phone. We need to be up a little bit like that, and it gives there is some stimulators that actually help with the mood like that. So raise your eyes at least for a couple minutes. This is the first one. So remember, our energy goes in along our spine and up. So if you're slouching like this, you're closing the energy on in this channel. You don't allow it to flow in the back as well. So make sure that your posture is up. It's important, and that your head is up all the time. Don't slouch. Don't push yourself down like that. So always up, head a little up, and eyes 30% up. Should be ideal like that. Another thing is you need to get vitamin D. This is so funny, but that was actually from my master Reiki. First time I found out that she told us that we need to take supplements of vitamin D. I was like, okay, that's not exactly what I was thinking, but okay. So I was taking it. Um, Another one is exercising and food. You all know what food gives you energy and what doesn't. Coffee doesn't give you energy; it gives you a boost. Now, eat more proteins and more fiber. I think everybody knows this, and exercise as well. Find your choice of exercise. Sometimes even I just take my headphones, and I just walk around. That's it. I don't even exercise. I just walk around here. So it boosts the energy because you ground yourself, and it gives you energy from the ground. Remember, on the ground there is magnetic field. Magnetic field is on the ground, and you get energy from the ground. If you can walk barefoot, walk barefoot. But as long as you walking, um, or you can sit on the ground if you want to, if the weather is good. Um, so another one is take your energy back. Uh, I used to do it every single day for maybe 15 minutes. Now, because we spend so much energy, and because there is so many energy debts that we have, and so many people that we're giving energy to, um, the, we need to take it back. We need to take it back from every single guy we've been with, especially the guys that are hanging in our mind and in our heart till now. We need to make sure that we're taking the energy back. So whoever that is in your life, make sure that you take the energy. So how to take the energy? You say it like this: I take my energy back from. So it's either the person or the situation, and you say that. So I take my energy back from this person. The energy purifies and comes back to me. You can imagine how light comes back to me, like light energy comes back to you. You don't even need to imagine; it comes back because you put an intention. You can say it more often with people that you are spending time a lot, like your maybe husband, kids, your work. You need to take energy all the time. All the time. I take my energy from my clients all the time, every single time, because it's not good when we're hanging in their energy field. They feel it, we're drained, they feel overwhelmed. It's not good. Take the energy back. Don't feel like you will lose the person. No, you will never lose the person. More like that person will be more interested in you, or maybe that work will be more interested in you because you don't put that energetic pressure. You are not living rent free in his on or her, or rent free in that space, right? You have your own space, another person has. So take your energy back all the time. Also, change your thinking and your focus. I already spoke about them, but remember, every single situation is for our benefit. Make every single one for our benefit. Every single. I had a disappointing situation a couple days back, but you know what? I wouldn't allow this to disappoint me. I wouldn't. I wrote it to the point that it's actually better for me. Like I came out from that situation a winner, and that's it. And you wouldn't be able to change my thinking. I believe in that 100%, and it won't bother me because if I would be in a victim mentality that, oh my god, it didn't work out as the way I wanted, I mean, it wouldn't help me. It wouldn't help me. So I'm in every situation, I'm a winner, and I don't really care. The other person, or the other, it was not a person, it was an institution, is a winner too. But I don't mind them to be a winner, and I don't mind us both sharing winning, as long as I'm winning, as long as I'm not bothered by any kind of situation. So focus and thinking needs to be always in our favor. Always remember we're the power here, not the other people, not the situations that are surrounding us. We are. So yeah. So change the thinking to your benefit all the time. If a guy told you, I'm not interested in you or something. I mean, I don't even think any guy would say, but let's imagine, right? So your thinking will be, oh my God, I didn't even want him. That's fine. That's actually good. So when you say it like that, you will get all your energy back at once. That's it. He has nothing to grab you. That pendulum is dropped. So you need to make sure that the pendulum never works, never takes the energy from you. Now, when you say, oh, I don't even want this guy, that guy will come back to you because now he doesn't have you. So usually people push away from us when we're too much in their energy space. It's normal. They're protecting themselves. Now, when you're removing yourself, oh, I don't even want him. Now you removed yourself from that energy, from his aura. And now he's like, well, I'm missing something. She was always here. Now she's not here. Now I'm curious where she is. So he will start actually looking for you and for your energy. So yeah, don't always the focus should be always into your favor every time, every single time, no matter what it is. No matter, honestly, it's always in your. Even if somebody been mean to you or hurtful, that means that he or she is showing you something. Maybe you betraying yourself something, maybe you too depend on that person, maybe whatever, but it should be always towards your benefit. Now, another thing is, you need to return to your body and be in your body, especially us as women. Women's energy is inside the body. So you need to return to the body. Well, how to return to the body? You need to move the energy inside. When I was energy practitioner, we used to imagine that there is a ball over here, and then we had to move that ball to the another palm. And you can imagine that ball moving in your body to your one leg, then go up, goes to another leg like this. This way, you get into your body. You will be feeling your body. Or you can just imagine that there is a smile, just walking around in your body, and smiling to every single organ. Like, for example, a smile that came to the heart and smiled to the heart, a smile that went and smiled to a kidney and just moves around and smiles. This will bring your attention to the body. The more you are in the body, the more you draw the energy back into the body, and into your aura. Stay in your body as much as possible, at least half an hour a day. So you just sit there and feel your body. Feel like you're breathing with the whole, the skin of your whole body. Like your whole body is one cell, and you just breathing with the whole body like that. Then another one is inspire yourself. Remember, um, somebody a long time ago told me, like, my issue was I couldn't wake up early in the mornings. I thought that it was super crucial. Wake up and just run. It's not normal. So one time my mentor told me, well, what if you are traveling? Do you mind to wake up early? I'm like, no, but I'm traveling. So, and she's like, well, what's the difference? You're still waking up early. What's the difference? It's just because you're traveling, you're inspired to go there. But when you are not traveling, you're going to work, you're not even inspired to go to work. So the problem is not about waking up early. The problem is about inspiration of the day that comes in, of the actions that are coming, of what we're expecting from that day. So it's important to inspire ourselves into everything, into every single situation, into, like, I do consultations with the girls. I'm inspired to do them. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy to watch the progress. So yeah, so uh, inspiration needs to come all the time. I'm not sure um, who, like, what will be your inspiration, but you need to find what inspires you. Like, I know my sister, she has these beautiful pictures of traveling destinations. I mean, they are inspiring, honestly. Sometimes I look at them and I'm so inspired. So yeah, I sometimes go through my pictures when I was traveling, or I also have an album where I have things that I would like to buy. I have a wish list too, and I just go and I go through them. It's inspiring to look through my wishes, and basically knowing that I'm working towards them. It's inspiration is important. This is our inner child waking up and giving us joy. So it's not like our life is complete routine. It's actually, there is something beautiful. So inspiration is important. If you're feeling like down, inspire yourself. Another thing is, to increase your energy. It's maybe will sound a little weird, but to cut your hair, to cut your nails as well. As you see, my nails are pretty short right now. I usually cut them by the end of the month. Now, why is it good? Our our hair and our nails carry a lot of energy, and we to refresh that energy, we need to remove it. We need to cut it off a little bit. Some people even cut their hair almost every month, and they feel refreshed. And this is normal. You can do it. I mean, don't do it all the time, but do it, especially when you feel like you're stuck. So hair, and make sure nails too. Okay, I think that's it. I mean, there is a lot more, but I think this is the simplest ones for the. So let's sum it up. Our energy is the most important thing that we have. Without our energy and our consciousness, we could not operate. We could not work. But yet, um, I will answer. Just give me a second. But yet, without energy, we're not needed to nobody. So if our consciousness and our mind is just for us, our energy is to operate in this life, to socialize with others, to to have resources in our life. This is our energy draws the resources. If our energy space is very small, we draw very small resources. It means just basically we're telling the world, well, I don't need much. That's it. I'm good. So the more energy you have, the more resources comes to you, because you have enough energy to work with those resources. If you, like I was thinking, if I'm rich, I really don't even need to work on my energy. Wrong. Because rich people have different problems. They need to make sure their money are saved, their money are working, their money are making money. So now it's a lot of responsibility as well. The same with love. You think it's easy to have a relationship and just have a man. I mean, I've been married a few times, so I know that it's not as easy. It's also work. So but as long as you have enough energy, you can work through that. You can go through those experiences. Now you need to protect your energy first, and then and increase it. So ideally you need to increase your energy space little by little. I already spoke about that, I'm not going to repeat. And we need to increase the energy inside. So protecting the energy is make sure that your focus is right. Socialize with those who inspire you. Eliminate things that drain your energy. Listen to yourself. Do only what you like. Imagine yourself in a ball of light all the time. That would be ideal, honestly. Have a right intention that your energy is protected from everything and everybody. Call Archangel Michael to protect you. Take showers regularly, or baths with salt, or at least wash your feet. Frankincense oil on the seventh chakra. Sage candles all the time should be. And don't allow people to hold your hand unless you want them to take your energy. And don't allow nobody to hug you from the back unless it's your man. And don't hang in the past or future. Now, and the stones are clear quartz, garnet, and obsidian. This is how to protect the energy. Now, to increase the energy, and also the tasks that are hanging on you, you need to get rid of them. Either postpone them, or do them now, or just decide that you don't need them. Now, to increase the energy, you need to look up, like as often as possible. Like even when I'm in the gym, sometimes I just look up like this, and I keep walking, I keep running. Vitamin D, exercise, and food. Also another one is laughter. So our mind doesn't know whether we laugh, whether it's real or not. So you can just start laughing like and the mind, I mean, I sounded crazy, but the mind will think that it's real. You will see, you will notice that your mood will go up. I used to do it. It was my task for 2 weeks. I used to do it for 5 minutes every single day. It was crazy. I don't know what my neighbors were thinking, but I used to do it, and you really like get a boost, increase. So exercise, food. I mean, dancing. You probably all know that too. Take your energy back regularly. Stay in your body for at least half an hour every single day. So when you stay in your body, you becoming like a magnet. So your energy is drawn to you all the time. So it's like a magnet inside, and your energy just somewhere around you. It's not wasted on others. Inspire yourself. Cut some hair off. And yeah, and that's it. So there are other ways. Obviously, I just picked some the most like popular ones. Maybe I missed something. I wouldn't lie. Um, it's like always after dialogue, I was, oh my god, I should have said that. I should have said that. But I guess this is the most important that we can say. And if you will do half of it, I'm sure you will see how energy will be back towards you. But remember that energy is important. It's much more important than solving the issues at present, because issues at present depend on our energy. Okay, the questions. How do you protect your energy from the morning? Well, our energy doesn't need to be protected from the morning. We just need to lower the cortisol. Usually in the morning, our cortisol is up, so it's like we're worried, we're stressed, we're scared. So what you need to do, you need to imagine, you need to breathe through your third chakra. You need to lower the cortisol, or go take a cold shower, or eat something. So cortisol protects us. It is basically our protector. So when we wake up, we're vulnerable. So the body pushes the cortisol out to protect us, but we don't have nothing to protect us against, right? So imagine you can just do a couple slow breaths through third chakra right here. So imagine that you're breathing pleasure in, and you will come down. You will see. So yeah, so from the morning you don't need to protect yourself. You just need to make sure that you're put together, you are in control, and you're calm from the morning. That's what I do. That's what I do. Because I'm manager of water, sometimes I wake up and my cortisol is high. I know how to lower it. Also, I drink a glass of warm water, not exactly cold, but I put some hot water, and it's warm. It really really calms down the mind. Some people drink coffee. This is crazy. Like cortisol is high already, and you're drinking coffee. Like, what are you doing? Ideally, would be to do some exercises, but who goes early in the morning to exercise? Not everybody. So yeah, so like that. But it's your cortisol. Make sure you lower it. So breathe with your third chakra. Imagine that there is pleasure coming in, coming out, coming in, coming out, and just repeat yourself: pleasure, 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 and it will feel good. What if I feel like my notebooks drain my energy? Threw them away. I want to review what I learned before, but I haven't done it in a year. Should I get rid of them? Okay, so I had this kind of thoughts before myself. So our notebooks, and I keep some of them, and so our mind takes the right information and it keeps there. So all the information that you needed, once you hear it, it's already there. You don't need to kind of reread it. I do sometimes read my notebooks, just like uh, just look through them. It's interesting, but most of the time, what is important, it's already stuck in here. And if you need other information, you will find it. The information comes back to us. So there is really no point to kind of reread them and keep them. Um, this is it does drain energy. It does when you feel like this. I do maybe once a year. I just glance through them. I look sometimes because it gives me ideas for the dialogues, but that's pretty much it. Overall, if you will go through them, you will see that all the information you already keep in your head. So you don't need it. I would get rid of them, honestly. I only have like two or three left, but they're not draining my energy. They're more like ideas of what I can talk about. Um, in the last couple days, or you know what else, Helena, you can do? You can tell yourself, okay, I'm going to look through these notebooks in January, January 7th, let's say. I'm going to sit and look through them. So when you give clear task to your mind, when you postpone it, you prepare your mind for that day. Your mind is going to be prepared for that. And on the 7th, it's basically like you making a schedule with yourself. It works for me very well. I actually enjoy it when I make like appointments like this with myself, because I prepare myself. Instead of it will be dragging, I know that okay, till the 7th of January, I have nothing to think about. And on the 7th of January, I will go through them. I will make time for that. Who knows? You probably will even get the day off or something, your free day, just to and so you can go through them. Um, okay. During the last 2 days, I try to catch myself on thoughts, not to drain energy, and keep attention only on yourself. And I do take my energy back from people as you thought. Yes, this is very, very important. It's actually great that you do that. Remember, we don't need to be thinking about other people, never. Because, first of all, when we're thinking about other people, we are influencing them, we're putting pressure on them. They feel weird, when we're in their aura all the time. Only if it's inspirational, like only if for example, I'm thinking, oh, um, like I'm looking Maria just had this amazing photo shoot, right? And I'm looking through the picture. I'm like, my God, she's so beautiful. Like I'm sending her inspiration, right? This is good, this is okay. But if I would be sitting there and watching her photos day and night, I mean, she would feel some kind of heaviness, right? So we shouldn't be like, we always should be present in ourselves. Trust me, people will love you more if you will be present in yourself. Usually we love people that love themselves. Look, everybody love little kids. Why? Because little kids are in themselves. They never think about nobody. They only focus on themselves, on what they want, on how they want, and people love them. So yeah, so focus only on yourself. Um, and yeah, you should take energy from. You see, this is our this is a habit for us. It's a habit to focus on other people. It's a habit to think about other people. It gives us some kind of feeling of socializing or something, that we are not by ourselves. It protects us, so we keep thinking about other people. Usually we don't think good, like we think different thoughts about other people, and it shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be. We should keep the energy in ourselves all the time. And people, they are not living us. Just because we will remove them from our mind, they are not living our space. They still will be here. It will be a different kind of connection. It will be much more productive, much more rewarding connection for both. So if you're not thinking about the person and then you meet that person, or you will remember it one day, oh my God, I haven't seen Anastasia in so long, let me call her. And you call me and I'll be like, oh, hi, I haven't talked to you in forever, let's meet, let's meet. So it will be a different kind of, we will meet, we will talk, we're inspired by each other. It's so much different than if I will be calling each other all the time and I will be, hey, you know what I heard, like gossiping all the time. We'll get tired of each other because we're in each other's space too much. It's not right. Well, every one of us has our space, and they just what it is. Um, and that's why I want to cut my hair right now. I mean, look, maybe if you have a feeling, if you have an urge that you need to cut your hair, cut your hair. That means that there's too much energy. If washing your hair is not helping already, then cut it a little bit. Remember, hair carries a lot of energy, so don't be afraid to cut it. It's okay. Also, for those lovers of having extensions from a human hair, remember, you taking the hair with the information. Just so you know. You can clean it as much as you want, but it's still with some information. So yeah. Can the frankincense oil be a mixture with other oils, or does it have to be pure? Um, Marie, I'm not sure really. I think it could be a mixture, but it's only one drop, so don't put too much because otherwise your hair will be oily. But it can be as much as there's at least some kind of oil. That there is, for instance, I use pure frankincense oil. It has a particular smell, but I only put one drop. So I put it in my finger and I put it right here, and that's it. So up to you, really. But if you buy like a container of this, and don't buy that crazy $300 frankincense oil, I mean, you don't need to. You can buy for like $25, $30, and you will be fine. But you can start with that and then see how it will go. But especially if you go to the crowded places, especially if you go to crowded places like clubs, lounges, yoga events, all those people that come there for, you would think, for good. I mean, they all have information. You don't know what kind of information they have. I remember I used to be so drained from all this feminine circles that they would make here in Miami. I would be like, I felt like I had the, like all my energy is out, because usually when there is a lot of people, right? So let's say there is like 50 people, it's like all the energy is collected, and then so they all have to get to one level, right? So let's imagine I'm here and people are here, 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 here. I will have to drop to get to this level. Now, since my energy is clean and pure because I keep it like this, I will fall regardless. So I stopped going there because I don't understand what I'm doing there. I'm I understand why I'm going there. I'm like I understand what kind of benefit they bring. I remember I went to this one event. I really did my best. I purified the energy field. Like we were in circles, we were holding hands, which is my no for so like they were so popular. After that, they made another two events, but I didn't go to neither of that events, and the events disappeared. I also remember I had a group of friends here. I used to go all the time. Again, I was the only person, energy of water there. I was the only one that was with clear energy. I wasn't even sure why they were inviting me all the time, but I was there, and the energy was, and I was keeping the energy good. So this group was thriving. I don't want to sound arrogant, but it seems like on my energy, because as soon as I was out, because I felt like I'm not receiving nothing, like I'm drained. As soon as I was out, the group just fell apart. Um, it's important to put the frankincense oil when you go, because you don't want any energy. You want to protect your energy. um yeah. Joe Dispenza says we need to review information to retain it. True, but it doesn't have to drain you. Right now I'm rereading a book. I really loved it. I was inspired by it. I read it like 2 years ago, but it never, like, I never have a feeling I must read it again. I um, I had this notion maybe like 2 weeks ago. I remembered it, and it's not like a famous book. It's by some Korean author. Um, so it was not like some famous book that you always hear. But I was like, I remembered about this book, and I'm like, why don't I look through it? And I looked through it, and I started reading it again. So it should come a little natural. It shouldn't be coming like, oh my God, I have to read it. I have to read it. Maybe you feel like if you read it, something will change in your life. Maybe you feel like you need to do something to like put um like to promote changes in your life, and this is not true. This is not true. Changes come when we're ready for them. The same like some people start cleaning up houses, throwing away everything when they're ready to make a move, some kind of move. Like they couldn't make a move, so they try accumulate energy by cleaning up the space. So yeah, this is the same thing. Like I would look, what is the reason that you so much want to review those books? Like what is the true reason? Because shouldn't be like that. Thank you. You're right. I make a schedule for it. Yeah, this is actually the best. I've been thinking about it, but it was hard to even put a date for it. No, just put a date somewhere like 2 weeks in advance. Then your mind will mentally prepare that you have it. It's actually I used to do it before a few times for myself, because I am not the energy of fire. I could not just decide and do. Right now I do it, but some certain things that require a lot of work, I need to get myself prepared. So I would schedule, like I would say, okay, I'm doing this during this day, so during this week, and yeah, and I would go do it when the moon will be in Virgo. Moon in Virgo is very about education. It would be very productive. Um, Got it. Thank you. I was asking because I made a roller ball with a mixture of oils that include frankincense. Well, I mean, look, you can use it. I have some over there too. Roll. You can use it. I mean, if you don't mind, that there will be. I don't know what kind of oils are there, but maybe it would be even better because your hair would smell so beautiful. My top of my hair smells like frankincense oil, so could be you can use it. I mean, as long as there is at least some frankincense oil. But yeah, I love it. Also over here you can put and over here and under the knees. Those are also energetic centers. Also, you can put oils on your energetic centers, like here, on your heart. Like just put the oil like that. I used to meditate like this with oil and with stones. And depending of what you want, what kind of like I would put rose oil on my heart chakra, ilang ilang on my second chakra, and I would just lay and breathe. Um, you see, oils like stones. I'm going to make another dialogue about them, but they are very soft. They help you, but they are slow, kind of slow helper and soft helper. So helpers. So it's good to have them around, and you don't even notice how slowly they change you. Also, they are huge anchors for us. So, for example, if you had an event, like really amazing event, make sure like and in that moment you smell something or you see something. So, for example, if there is a great moment, right, and I'll make sure that I will look at my ring, and I will ground myself in the ring. It will be an anchor. So next time I will want to get back to that feeling, I will look at my ring and I will remember that. You can do the same with the smell. um, like um, like I remember I had this perfume. I used to love it, and I was dating the guy, and he was dating me only because I was wearing that perfume. Weird, but he was telling me. I'm sure it wasn't the only reason, but he loved the perfume, and I was wearing it. So the other day, and it's J'adore, right? So I don't know, not too many people wear it anymore. So I was walking the other day, and I smelled the perfume, and I just went straight back to that guy, like and he never comes up in my mind, never, because we were not dating for too long, and he didn't put too much into like influence into me. So but at once I get it back. So you can ground yourself like that with oil, but I'm going to talk about that when we will talk about oils and stones. um but yeah. All right, any other questions? I hope it's useful. I hope it's useful, and I hope you will understand how important energy is. Our energy is everything. Sometimes we even have people that we really admire, that we're inspired by them, that we're drawn to them. And why? Just because they have more energy than us. It's not because they're more beautiful, than they're more charismatic or something. That's just because they have more energy or bigger energy space. That's all. I was reading even this book. It was a little fictional, I think. I don't know whether it's true or not, but they say that people so there is models, right? And models are not beautiful because they're beautiful physically, but because they have a different kind of energy. And based on that, they're either popular or not popular. um, and who knows, maybe that's true. I mean, obviously they're all tall, so there is some physique, but there is a lot of tall people and not everybody is a model. Um, so yeah, that's what it is. I also, while you maybe preparing your questions, I also wanted to say that me and Helena, we had a dialogue together. I'm going to put it in the in the comments, so you can go and listen there. We just She started her YouTube channel, and I was sharing my path and what I do and how energy influence. So if you want, you can listen to it as well. Always interesting to hear a different perspective. And next Sunday is going to be the dialogue is going to be about dating. So I told last time that I signed up to dating site just to kind of to see how it will go before the dialogue, because I didn't want to come up to the dialogue and give opinions about something that I haven't done in some time. So next Sunday we're going to talk about dating sites and yes and no and how to make them successful. Because I'm pretty successful, I could say, on a dating site. So that's it. And on Thursday it's going to be inner child. Yeah. And remember, right now Venus is in Scorpio, so we're a little suspicious, a little mysterious, a little sexy. It's okay. It's just the time. It will pass, and we will be and we will be back to Venus in Sagittarius soon on the 29th of so. And right now, while Venus is in Scorpio, don't be hard on people. Don't suspect people of everything that they do and don't do. It's people are not mean. So but it's good. Feminine energy is in feminine planet right now, and masculine planet Mars is in Sagittarius, is in Mars is in Sagittarius, is in masculine planet. So it's actually good. Men are very aggressive, kind of fiery, and women are sexual and mysterious. Interesting to observe. Maybe that's why I'm so popular on the dating sites. But I love when Mars is in masculine planet. Also, about energy, I do want you all to remember that we have enough energy to power two states in the United States. We have that much energy. So never tell about yourself that you don't have enough energy. You do. It's just you wasting your energy where it shouldn't be. Also, keep in mind that our mind only knows about present. Our mind doesn't know what was past, what is going to be future, what is true and what is false. Our mind lives only in present and only experiences itself all the time. So if you are watching a movie and there is a main character that is crying and all like all dramatic, the mind thinks it's you, and it's you that's reliving this. I remember 2 years ago, I was at home, it was raining. So I found this book, I downloaded it, and I started reading it. The book was, look, I'm talking and my heart is like all squeezed because I remember the whole day I spent reading that book. So the book started good. It was two teenagers, they were in love, they kind of wanted to. So I was hoping for a good ending, and the ending was very bad, so bad that I was crying and crying and crying. Next morning I woke up, I was sick, I was throwing up, and I couldn't eat nothing. I was like, I had the fever, I was throwing up. Why? I mean, I was in the comfort of my home. I was laying on my bed and on my couch, and I was just reading a book. I was eating delicious food. And if you would think that I was like poisoned by food, no, I was not poisoned. It was the food that I cooked. I know exactly what is in there. So if you would I was thinking like, what made me so sick? What made me sick is that I was so worried about this kids in the book. I made myself worried. I was crying for 2 hours after because it didn't finish like I wanted to finish. Actually, very dramatic. Um, and it made me very sick because my mind thought that it was me who relived it, and there was like a really really crazy stuff. I mean, the book was interesting, but was it worth it? I mean, I'm an empath. Was it worth my health and I was sick for like a week? No, it was not. So our mind thinks that everything we live, everything we see, everything we observe, everything we talk about, it's us. So if we feel like somebody was treating somebody unfair, it's like we feel like we've been treated unfair. Don't allow these thoughts to take your energy. Don't believe that everything is working for your benefit and your benefit alone. Don't watch the movies that drive you nuts. That are draining the energy. Don't allow somebody to sit in your ears and talk about and gossip and um, like I used to be okay with people who would. I had this friend. She was just such a gossiper. I mean, she would call everybody and re-say the same gossips over and over and over and over again. And I guess she was just like thriving on them. And but I was listening to them, and I know, like, I'm not judging her. Why did I have her in my life? Because obviously I needed her. Because this way I felt like I was needed. She was talking to me, and I felt like we're bonding like this, like we're connecting. So I was connecting with her on this sick gossiping about other people. And I know a person that gossips with you gossip about you too, so I know that she was talking about me as well. So like what I'm going I mean, it is what it is. But at that point, I was okay with those crumbs that she was giving me. Well, she was giving not only to me, she was giving to myself, but I was okay with that kind of friendship, so to say. So but again, the mind, when I'm listening to those gossips, right, when I'm listening about somebody's misfortunes, the mind feels like maybe there's a misfortune's mine. So don't allow the mind to hang in the situations, in the times that are not here. So past doesn't matter, future doesn't matter, other people don't matter, um, like events don't matter, really nothing matters. Only matters what is here and now. If you want, rewrite the past, write a new future, and decide what you're going to be focusing on at this moment. The mind is very particular like that, very particular. Don't allow it to and the mind is this another thing, is the highest energy drainer. So the mind takes the most energy. This is actually, I knew it from school. Our teachers used to say, before the exam you need to eat nuts and you need to make sure that you have a lot of calories, because you study and the mind takes a lot of energy. And I was like, I was listening to that, I'm like, okay, fine. Then when I start studying NLP, We also were told that mind takes the most energy. It's not your body, it's not your consciousness, it's your mind, because mind analyzes over there so much, and it just basically drains all the energy. So if you stop thinking, start feeling, you will be wasting much less energy, because when you feel, you actually return the energy. When you think, the energy goes away, because it goes away to all those events, all those people, all those possible situations that your mind is working on. So yeah, start to feel, start to feel, and think less. And if you think, because I know some people are mental like that, especially energy of air, they just need to be thinking. They need to kind of have these new ideas. They have the whole life is just wrapped up in thinking. You can do that, but think to your advantage. Think um, about this beautiful future that you want, about how you're going to um, live, what would you want. Rewrite all the situation to your benefit, and just when you think about the future, think from your power position, from your resourceful state. Remember about the resourceful state. Always think from that resourceful state. If you are in your resourceful state, will you do this? Will you think like that? Probably not. If I have $10 million, would I even worry about my future or my past? No, and you know that. Why would I worry about my past? I can build my new past right now. Will I think about future? Probably not. I will be thinking how to increase the amount of money I have, but I wouldn't be or how I'm going to spend it. But I'm not going to think about little problems that I might have now. So think from the resourceful state. It's the resourceful. I should actually put it here. Resourceful state is super important. Resourceful state increases the energy and brings us back to ourselves. So where the inspiration is, that's where the resourceful state also should be. Okay, if no more questions, then we're going to finish up. Laugh. Don't forget to laugh. This is so funny, but laughter increases the energy a lot. When I was doing it for 2 weeks, it was unbelievable. I used to come from work and sit, and I come from work. Um, you're very welcome. That's so sweet. I would come from work. I was tired. I would take a shower, and then before eating, I would sit and I would laugh for 5-10 minutes. I would just sit like this. I would laugh, and my mind would believe in that, because after that 5 minutes of fake laughing, I would come off as much so energized and so happy. It's like I was watching some funny program. Now, if you could not fake laugh, then watch something funny. But it really really helps. You would be surprised. You really would be surprised. Also, tomorrow is 29th lunar day, so don't forget to clean up the space. Would be good. Clean up your space and energetically clean up the space. You know that I have step by step. I already sent to many of you, so you can do it. Or you can do it today, 28th lunar day. Don't forget to clean your space as well. All right. So I think that's it. The link to the dialogue with Helena I will put in the comments. I do appreciate everybody who came today. I also want to ask you if you have any kind of topics that you want to discuss, please do send them, because there are things that I would never even think about. Like, for example, my sister gave me an idea of competition. Now, you see, because I don't have much masculine energy, I never was competing. So I never compete with anybody. I don't even have competition in me. So I would never even think about this. I would never even think that it would be something interesting. But on the other hand, for a masculine woman, it would be interesting how to overcome this kind of burden, so to say. So if you have something that you would want to discuss, let me know, and I would make a dialogue about that. And if you think that it's useful, I would ask you, please, please, please send it to maybe your friends or somebody that you know. My YouTube channel is growing. I already have 250 something subscribers, and I'm happy. But I would want more, obviously, people to hear about this, and I do hope it's useful to everybody who listens. Okay, so until Thursday then at 7 p.m. Promise not to go on a date. And I wish you all a happy Sunday. I'll talk to you all on Thursday. Bye, everyone.